and go! Let's move, let's move! Full speed, come on, let's go!
I got Buggy that time.
Cheaters never win.
No, I got him. Hey, is all the practices this intense?
The first part, yes. Then we do more plays and things of that nature. Then more conditioning. Then more plays. It keeps going on and on like this.
Man, I gotta tell you something. Back home, captains usually come a bit more serious, but I like you. You're funny.
This is not a joke. We have to have peak fitness to compete. Like football.
Let's huddle up, let's go, let's go!
I understand.
This is professional life. We make practice difficult so that the games are easy.
Fourth quarter's winning time, boys. But it's also when you're the most exhausted. To win, we gotta be the fittest team on the court. All right, so we're gonna do a scrimmage that simulates late game exhaustion. Short shot clock, full court, all-out hustle. I want you moving faster than Busta Rhymes raps, all right? Let's go, let's go!
Hey, Cap. Does Coach know Busta Rhymes or something?
No.
Weird.
Strong. You can't fly with me. Put it back, put it back. So good. Be up on it, man. Hit it low, down low. Inside. That's our shot. Trifecta. Here's today's weather report. Rain, rain, and more rain. Get out. Conditioning is not optional, people. All right? Okay. We're going to work on sideline out-of-bounds plays, a staple of late-game offense. These have to be executed to perfection to be successful, which is especially hard when you're tired. First play is called Cypress. What we're trying to do is spring Pierre for a 3, and there are 3 members of Cypress Hill, so that should be easy to remember. Insane in the membrane. Anyone?
Insane in the brain.
Bogey gets it. See? He gets it. All right. What we're trying to do is get Pierre an open look for a corner 3. MP, you got to set a hard screen. If your man blows past you, we're cooked. Got it?
Oui, coach. I got you.
You got it? Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Move it. Move it, MP. Get to your spot now. Come on. Play tough. Play tough. Oh, God. You're not in high school anymore, MP. You got to play tough here. Let's go. Bang that. Bang that.
Cap, was that dude raised by a pack of wolves?
What do you mean by this?
I mean, it feels like a pack of animals just ran through me.
He's a good guy to have on your side. Doesn't talk much, but loyal.
To you, maybe.
We need to know these plays backwards and forwards, MP. You're not Dr. Dre. We're not going to wait 16 years for you to release Compton.
What you mean, coach?
You need to move quickly, without hesitation, like Lil Wayne releasing his mixtapes at his peak.
Better.
Okay, good. Let's do it.
Coach Graves makes confusing hip-hop metaphors from 30 years ago.
Does he know that, though?
I don't think so.
Let's line them up!
All right, first game coming up later today. Walk us through it, MP.
Ooh, okay, we're taking on Nanterre. I hope I said that right. But, it's led by Benoit Lambert, a projected second-rounder. He's a stretch big who can knock it down from outside.
I feel you. All right, well, obviously you're looking to win this game, but as someone with an eye on the NBA draft, how does that affect your approach?
My approach never changes. I compete as hard as I can, and I play to win. But when you go up against another draft prospect, you have an opportunity. You know, you gotta give the scouts a one-to-one comparison. So, if I'm outplaying this guy on the same court, in the same game, and he's projected to go second round, what does that make me?
Makes sense. How has practice been so far?
Tough. These guys really get after it in scrimmages, but it's gonna make me a complete player. Someone any NBA team could use.
That's great.
Yeah.
I think we got what we need.
Nice. Look, I'm not gonna complain on tape, but bro, these practices are killing me. Oh, God, these Euro dudes, I don't get it. They love to hack, and somehow the conditioning programs are even crazier.
Yeah, I was about to say, man, you do look a little rough. You feeling all right?
I'm a little beat up, to be honest with you, and I'm extremely sore, but I gotta find a way to push through it.
Yes, sir. It's just an adjustment. You be all right.
Yep. Just, you know, this kind of stuff, just make sure we keep it off of socials, all right?
No, of course, man. We in this together. We only gonna show the world what you want them to see.
Yeah. That's good.
What's
Xander,
up?
I need help up.
I got you.
Yep.
Oh! Yes, sir.
And a twilight view of the skyline of Paris, casting its reflection on the River Seine. Good evening and welcome. We have FBSL action coming your way here on 2K Sports. Nanterre versus Paris. I'm Blake Suniga, joined by Tim Schwartz and Brian Beneficeni. We should have a fun one here.
The FBS... season is young, and so is the talent here in Paris. I'm excited to see how Benoit Lambert looks this year, as well as the newcomer, MP.
MP, the latest American to jump over and join Paris FC's roster, and not an easy transition, fellas.
No, not at all, Blake, but this is the path MP chose. And we'll find out very quickly how he stacks up against some of the best young talent that France has to offer. And a lot of great talent on the floor in this one. But the big name has to be Benoit Lambert, really a guy that could play in the NBA one day. They're on the board first. Trying to
set the tone here early.
That is so key in a basketball game.
Out to the wing. There's the lock to the hoop. And the jam by Marks.
An unreal alley-oop.
The pass, the catch, the dunk, perfection.
And all of it had to be perfection. That's not nearly as easy as they made it look. Trust me.
And the shot's good by Diaz. Well, we don't know if Lambert has any intention to head over the pond to play in the United States, but the skill is certainly there.
Well, he's so young, but already has a claim as one of the best shooters in all of Europe. Very easy release, can hit shots with a hand in his face. He's the star on this Nanterre team, and he's got a bright future.
Well, something that's interesting when you kind of think about it is fitness level of these players at the professional level, it's something else. You don't realize how demanding the game is until you're here.
Everything is faster, and you have to push your body to match it. For young guys like MP and these other prospects, that can be a very tough adjustment. Showing just how explosive he can be. Marks with the hammer.
Outside Dumont. Pass to Diaz. For three. That's good, and it's Dumont with the assist.
Nice pass. He got that ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket.
Now Chauvet. Marshall outside. And here's Lambert. Marks for three. He can't get it to go. And here we see the debut of MP, a guy who made his way over from Vermont in the United States.
Yeah, I'm real interested to watch MP. He's looking to try and carve out a path to becoming a professional player, either here in Europe or back in the NBA. And his agent urged him to come to France and develop his game.
Now here's Peltier. From the baseline, there's another one for Nanterre Elite.
What a shot by Marks. That's a tough one to judge, and he nailed it.
Diaz with it. He's got 10. Six to shoot. And Paris. Tacks on two more.
Well, MP certainly found his groove tonight. The defense can't allow him to keep rolling like this.
Pass to Marks. It's hauled in by Paris. And so many of the prospects here in France dream of representing Les Bleus on the international stage.
The French national team is as great as it's ever been. You look around this league, and the level of prospects here and going into the NBA is as strong as any nation.
It's been a fantastic opening quarter for them.
Yeah, I mean, look at the lead they've jumped out to already. This is the start that coaches dream of.
Now here's Marks. He has 6.
Nanterre likes to get that kind of passing from Marks. Facilitating from the wing only adds to his value.
Here's Portier. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Fires from 14. And Lambert pulls it down. Nanterre trailing here. Pass to Chauvet. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming up.
Chauvet's a play.
There was a key basket. All time. The young players like MP joining this team, they're trying to find their role in the rotation.
It's not always easy, how to fit in here in Europe. It's a really high level of play. And it's especially difficult for those like MP who come from overseas.
Here's Diaz. Rebound by Nanterre. Here's Beaumarchais. Girard makes it off the glass.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
A 3 from Diaz. Drains the 3. Pointer.
Zero hesitation from MP. I love seeing the confidence.
And here's Marks. He's got 8. And the play stops. Whistle on what looks like an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
Yeah, but I'd go along with it. It didn't look like his feet were set to me.
Yeah, me too, Brian.
On the wing, Diaz. Marks defending. Here's Illich. The shot is good. Diaz making the play. And Bogey Illich might not be the player he once was, but he can still be a factor.
When the burst he used to have is replaced by his leadership on the floor, much like his twin brother Lazar, who played for Madrid, Illich is a guy who has found success throughout the years and knows how to win.
Yep, count it.
Good to see Marks being active inside. He's so skilled at converting when he gets those chances.
Now here's Diaz. Guarded closely. This is his first free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first.
What this team loves about MP, he's got those humble roots, has worked for everything he's got in his career, giving his all here in Europe.
Now here's Peltier. Outside Chauvet. There's a screen. 4 on the clock. Pass to Marchand. Shoots over Illich. And they grab their own miss. Outside Chauvet. And the 3 off target.
And the coach of this Paris FC team, Wayne Graves, he worked his way through the ranks. He would spend some time as an assistant coach in the NBA before relocating to Europe.
No doubt. Graves is an American coach, and that shows up a bit in the sets he draws up. But at the end of the day, he's proved that he knows his X's and O's. Well, everybody knows that Lambert can do work outside, but what you might forget is he's got no trouble scoring inside as well.
Pass to Portier. Diaz. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, that's how you run the pick and roll. MP just taking what the defense gives him.
And stolen by Zadirko. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 attempts.
A nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play, great bucket in transition.
That's how to play aggressive, attacking basketball.
And that's matching your defense with your offense.
shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Marchand. It's hauled in by Paris. Outside Dumont. The 3 from Diaz. Sinks the triple.
They've been playing very smart offensively in the first half. I think that's safe to say.
The numbers support that. They're shooting much better percentage from the field.
Let's see if they can keep it up.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Paris FC basket ahead. They lead by 14. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Good to have you back with us for this matchup between Nanterre Elite and Paris FC Basket. The second half just getting underway. One thing we can be sure of, there will be plenty of scouts in the stands for all of these games.
Yeah, the French League is a hotbed for talent, and scouts from all over will be watching. There's a chance several of these players make the jump to a bigger club, or even, dare I say, the NBA.
And Nanterre Elite with possession. A 12-point game. Back to Marks. Yes, and a nice assist from Chauvet.
He's scored most of their points, but he can't score them all. He needs some help if they're coming back.
Here's Diaz. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. And Nanterre making a change here. This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game. Here's Peltier. Pass to Girard. Marchand. To the inside. A basket by Girard.
Great ball movement from Nanterre Elite. Marchand, the forward, with the assist.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half underway. Goes up on the stripe, and it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
That's 2 for MP, utilizing that in-between area. So smart out there.
Here's Girard. He lifts the block. Fortier outside. Back to Diaz. Shot clock at 6. For a 3, Elich. Cans it from downtown.
I understand this shot at Elich, and this is a tall guy, especially for his position.
Now Chauvet. Peltier outside. Pass to Girard. Yep, that one goes.
That's the area where they'd like all their shots to come from.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend. But for a guy like an MP trying to make a name for himself, hitting threes will go a long way.
Here's Girard. Down low. Elich the block. Outside Diaz. And he converts the layup.
Everything they put up is falling in, and that score keeps climbing.
And that is one demoralized set of defenders out there at this point.
Outside Chauvet. Screen by Lambert. Peltier outside. Clock at 6. Here's the 3. They get it back. All outside. Off the mark there with the 3. And they've been really controlling this one.
Never want to get too complacent, though.
Oh, rejected by Lambert. And so far, we've seen MP getting the better of Lambert out there. Are you surprised?
Well, a lot of scouts came here to watch Lambert do his thing, but MP has been the star of the show so far. There's no denying that.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Pass to to Chevalier. Off target from outside. Portier left side. Here's Diaz. That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Down low, MP looking confident, ready to cash in.
Here's Bleu. Beaumarchais, covered by Portier. Screened by Lambert. Here's Beaumarchais.
To end the run! And that one drops for him.
Strong rebound, and he gets the easy putback as a result.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Here's Diaz.
Soft touch off the glass.
Season opening and does not hesitate. That shows you MP's confidence and how prepared he is.
To the middle.
And a basket by Girard.
Oh, maestro. He is so good at making those lead passes.
Outside Diaz.
Takes the three. It doesn't go for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome.
Paris FC basket ahead.
Up 19. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next.
And we welcome you back to Paris. The two teams are all set as we get this new group getting ready for Nanterre. And Nanterre has possession.
Trailing by 17.
Three-pointer Chauvet.
A rebound by Zadirko.
Outside Diaz. Over Marks. Paris FC basket with another miss. Pass to Chauvet. Back to Peltier.
The three.
Paris grabs the miss. Outside Diaz.
And the miss. Not the best shot selection there.
Lambert for three.
Drills it from outside.
And without a doubt, the star of this Nanterre elite team is Benoit Lambert. He can shoot the lights out, fellas.
And we've talked about Lambert's shooting, but he has a polish to his game that you rarely see from players this young. It's a big reason why scouts are so excited to see him develop.
And Nanterre has possession.
It's a 14-point game. Inside. Fades away. And he misses it off the right side of the rim.
Diaz with it. And Marks picks him up defensively. And the shot's good by Diaz.
They've been able to depend on his offense all game, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the game, just keep feeding him the rock.
Lambert.
Zadirko defending. Good on the bucket.
They're looking a lot better now, but still a long ways to go to get all the way back into this.
Well, at least we can see the fire still burning, and I love to see that. And they haven't given up, but they picked it up at both ends, and they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, at least, as you pointed out, at least they're still trying. They're still playing hard.
Good from Lambert.
Great job getting the ball to the right guy there. Chauvet showing what a good facilitator he can be.
And a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they should use some clock.
Pass to Diaz.
Basket good.
And that caps off what's been a phenomenal showing for them.
Yeah, Tim, I'd like a piece of that cake if I could have it.
What type of cake?
Now Lambert.
Zadirko defending.
Marks for three. Diaz grabs the miss. And it's Paris with the ball.
16-point lead.
Oh, rejected by Lambert.
Well, he may not be bulky, but with his length, Lambert has the ability to be a solid rim protector.
Here's Diaz. Takes it out to Portier. Diaz. Shoots a three. The three-pointer is on target.
I mean, it's pretty simple at this point. They cannot afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
And it's Paris with the ball. 17-point game. From past the arc. And that'll do it. Paris FC coming away with the win. A nice showing from the young team.
Everyone knew this Paris team, they'd be young, but I think they've turned some ahead with how far along they are in their development.
A lot to like here from Paris. You know, the debut of MP gives their fan base hope for the season.
I'll be interested in how he develops over the year, because he can clearly be an impact player for Paris, and they could be a dangerous team as the season goes on.
And so that'll do it for now. For Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, this is Blake Suniga along with our...
MP, thanks for joining us.
No problem. Happy to be here.
How are you adjusting to the level of competition in France? It's a big step up from high school, yes?
Yeah, for sure. I'm playing against professionals now. They're physical and they know how to use that strength. They're smart as well. They just process the game much quicker. But that's what I wanted. I'm here to become the best player I can be, and to do that, you have to go up against the best comp. You can't find this anywhere else.
Okay, so despite the adjustment, you managed to outplay Benoit Lambert. Was that a focus for you tonight?
Nah, not a focus per se, but I know who he is, and I know people think he's a lock-in for the NBA draft. So that's motivation enough for me. I'm trying to show I'm on his same level. Still, winning will always come first. That's the focus. I'm here to help the FC Basket push this thing as far as we can go.
Well, thank you, MP.
You're welcome.
Pete, I want to put a little something in your ear, okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm listening.
All right. Now, I know we're here to work on your draft stock, but I saw your post-game interview the other day, and I don't think you should talk about the NBA with the press that much.
What you mean?
Same goes for your social videos.
Wait. I'm just being honest out there. Like, I don't understand what that has to do with the management. You even said that it was okay in the contract negotiations.
No. Look, I'm not worried about management. I'm worried about your teammates. They might not like a constant reminder that you see them as a stepping stone.
But that's not true.
I know. But you've got a lot to gain if this team is successful. Paris doesn't have an automatic berth to the EBA championships, but playing well in that tournament would be huge for your draft stock.
No, yeah, you're right. I hear you, Austin, 100%.
Okay, good. Look, but other than that, you're doing an outstanding job, okay? You came here to outplay top prospects, and you're doing it. Nice work.
I appreciate that, Austin.
All right. Talk soon.
Yep. You really need to give that snooze button a break, Boggy.
You say nothing.
Oh, man. Hey, Cap. I think he's finally starting to respect me.
No, you have not earned this yet.
Right. Because I'm a rookie.
If this is something you want, for Bogdan to like you, You must continue doing what you are doing. First person in the gym, and the last person out. And then maybe after a few months' time, if you are still working hard and we win games, it is possible maybe he could like you. Maybe not, but it could be.
Cap, anyone ever told you you have a way with words?
You are doing good, MP. Coach Graves says you come in like a suckling pig, but now you are like a wild boar.
That's a good thing, right?
This good?
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP, and I'm coming to you live from Strasbourg, France. I'm getting ready to play against Basket Pro, and I'm here with their top prospect, Vince Ledoux. Vince, thank you for coming on Out of Bounds. Welcome to the show.
You're welcome.
Hey, so Vince here is mocked as high as late first round in next year's NBA draft. Who that boy is?
It's Vincent, MP. Vincent.
Right, my bad. Vincent. Why don't you describe your games to my follower?
But you don't watch tape?
Oh, no, I watch tape. I just wanted to hear from your own perspective.
Okay, I'm a playmaker. I run the offense.
He runs the offense, so I need to know. Any advice in maybe how to slow you down?
You don't take things very seriously, do you?
What? Vince, I thought, you understood why you was here.
So I'm here to do your show.
Xander, cut the tape. Yo, what's good, bro? Like, if you didn't want to do the show, why'd you sign up?
I thought you'd be more prepared. If this is how you get ready for games, then we will have an easy time tonight, huh?
You think you're gonna have an easy time, but you're not. Because you just made this personal, so if anything, you're gonna have a harder time.
Okay, mec. M'en fiche.
Yeah, I don't even know what that means. Yo, Zan, what's up, bro? I thought you said he was chill.
Bro, he seemed cool when I had him on the phone. He probably just playing with you, man. I can scrap the footage you want me to.
No. We'll keep it. Actually, we're gonna throw over some highlights of tonight's game. Once we beat them. We'll make a little big joke out of it. Yeah. It'll be funny.
Copy that.
An iconic view of the medieval architecture and waterways of Strasbourg, France. Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2K Sports coverage of the FBSL. I'm Blake Zuniga with Tim Sports and Brian Banafitemi as Paris FC hitting the road to face Strasbourg Basket Pro.
I think this is going to be a great one, Blake. Both Paris and Strasbourg have a lot of young talent, and there should be no shortage of up-and-down action tonight.
That's right, and two of the biggest names for their respective teams, MP and Vincent Ledoux.
Quite frankly, those are the guys everyone is here to see. Ledoux, easily one of the top prospects in France right now. And then you got MP, an up-and-comer from the United States who's been making a case for himself. This is a great test for both of them on a stage full of curious eyes.
Well, you know, we've seen some great playmakers come out of France before, but Vincent Ledoux might be the best of them when he's finished with his career.
Now here's the viewer. Ledoux for three. Diaz grabs the miss.
And we're about 1 minute into the first.
Strasbourg with the rebound. As you said, Ledoux, an incredible playmaker, and his feel for the game is something that has him rated as one of the top prospects in the league.
Well, the vision he displays is unreal. When you have a player so young to have such a strong understanding of space and passing, that's something that coaches dream about.
And with the Strasburg team, they aren't title favorites by any means, but they can compete.
Well, they lack the overall depth that you need to compete for an EBA championship, but they play so well with Ledoux running the show that I think anything is possible here.
That one's off.
Good on the second free throw.
Now Miller.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter.
Pass to Ledoux.
Over Zadirko.
Again, the miss by Strasburg Basket Pro.
And we know the backstory with MP. I think he views his time in France as a way to prove to others that he can play at an elite level.
And we don't know if that's in Europe or back in the United States, but you just get the feeling from MP that this stint is a bit of a showcase for the rest of his career.
Back to Ledoux. Strasburg again missing. Outside Diaz. Pass to Portier. Back to Diaz.
This one for three.
That's good, and it's Portier with the assist.
Well, hey, MP can make that shot, especially when you allow him time and space to get comfortable.
Right side, Leduc. Again, Leduc missing. Harris with the lead. Outside Diaz. Pass to Elich. Outside Dumont. Diaz. Screen by Elich.
Just 5 on the clock.
Diaz, no good.
I look at the potential they do. It's through the roof.
The way he can facilitate is rare. He's not there quite yet, but you could see him having the type of vision that LeBron, Jokic, and Chris Paul have. It's got that kind of potential.
That's in, and that's his fourth basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first. Leduc for 3. No luck on that one.
Cash, you look at him, you watch him, and you notice his mechanics, they're totally out of whack. He's lost all feel for his shot.
And you can tell that just by looking at his numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Boy.
Here's Elich.
And he banks in the layup.
A 2-second chance points for Paris. Elich playing with the fire we've seen from him for years.
Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
And the basket by Leduc. And when you look around the NBA, it's not hard to find a French player who got their start in this league.
And I think that is in part probably because of the way that France has developed their basketball program. But it also speaks volumes for the way this league can prepare players to make that jump over to the NBA.
Strasburg trailing. Harris grabs the miss.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined enough to avoid too much contact.
I mean, that's a skill, Brian.
And no good trying to get that one. And that does it for the first quarter.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They lead by 8. And quarter 2 will get underway just after this short break.
And welcome back to the second quarter of this.
To the middle. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And for some of these athletes coming in from overseas, it can be quite the culture shock.
It's not easy to adjust to a team in a city you don't know with a language you don't speak. It's a bit of a time to grow up moment, if you will, but those who make it can flourish.
They all covered by Portier. Pass to Miller. Good work defensively by Illich.
Second quarter, and we're a little over a minute and a half in.
Here's Diaz. Bellini pulls it in. Here's Charpentier. Lambert.
Good. First shot, first basket.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
Outside Diaz. Stewart with the screen. Paris FC basket with another miss.
And with Coach Wayne Graves for Paris FC, this is a bit of a chance for him to showcase what he can do as a coach.
Well, if Coach Graves can lead this team in the EBA tournament, he'll turn some heads for sure. It's not easy to do with such a young roster, but the talent, it's there.
A pro on the arc. Miller, smooth stroke on a shot.
And down it goes. 2 points.
He's definitely been their floor leader at the offensive end.
Well, he has been today. He's done a great job of keeping that ball moving.
And he's just so strong with the handles, too. Such a joy to watch.
Here's Leon.
He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
On the wing, Diaz.
Shot from 12. No good. Off front iron.
And here's Strasburg.
They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
The way this roster is constructed for Strasburg, they need to do a lot of their damage with the starting five.
Well, the on-off numbers for Ledoux are pretty startling. There's a lot of talent on the bench for Strasburg, but I'm not sure if it's quite game-ready just yet.
Here's Charpentier. Miller outside. To Leon.
5 on the clock. No good from outside.
Here's Paris. Outside Diaz. Bellini pulls it in. Here's Leon. Basket good off the assist from Lambert.
He was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Outside Diaz.
And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
Here's Bellini.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
This game, it won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, you're right, it won't. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the bucket.
Just need better defense.
Yeah, it's just 2 points, though. Flashy 2 points, yes, but it's still just 2 points.
And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
Paris FC basket ahead.
They're up by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The third quarter is now underway here between Paris and Strasburg. It's Paris leading. And for guys that have played or watched both this league and the NBA, there are some stark differences.
Yeah, no doubt. You know, Europe, there's a lot less isolation, much more team-oriented play. And really, you talk about the skill of these players, pretty much everybody can hit a jumper from distance as well.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Ledoux.
Banked in off the glass.
Great move by Leduc. This Strasburg team, they love when he looks for his shot.
Diaz. And Diaz slamming it down.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
What message?
I'm not sure. Just a message.
Get out of my way?
Yeah, maybe that.
How about the message is, I'm one of the best dunkers around, and I'm showing you why. Because that's how you send it. 2 hands and down.
And out of bounds, Paris will take it.
That is such a careless pass. You got to keep your head in the game.
And we've seen MP start to adjust to the speed of the French league, looking much more comfortable.
Oh, listen, guys, it can be rough when you first start playing the game professionally. But MP has got his fitness right and has the look of a pro player now.
Now here's Leduc.
5 points in the game. 13 feet out.
It's hauled in by Paris. And here's Diaz.
And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just a huge scoring night for MP. Every time he has a game like this, MP gets that much closer to his dream of making it to the NBA.
Now here's Leduc.
And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
The defense on him has to be airtight, guys, and that was far from it.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Yeah, you can't say enough about what Vincent Leduc does on the floor. He's got an innate ability to find ways to score and also get his teammates good looks. But with all the youth that Paris FC has, you would think that they lean on their vets, but they've got some young guys really stepping up.
Yeah, very quickly, guys like MP and other younger players have found ways to contribute. Kind of seems like Paris FC gets stronger every time they take the court.
And the shot's good by Diaz.
Shooting with no hesitation. You just have to admire MP's confidence in firing off the catch.
Now here's Miller.
He's got 5. Inside.
Pass to Diaz.
And he drops it in from the low post.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of him on that move to the cylinder.
Outside Leduc. Outside Vasseur. Now here's Lemieux. Rutherford outside.
From deep. No good. And there's a whistle. It goes on Miller. That will be his second foul of the game.
Here's Portier. What a showing we've seen from MP. He's clearly had more of an impact on the game than Leduc.
It seems like MP has stepped it up a notch, maybe trying to show that he's the guy to watch instead of Leduc. But whatever the reason, there is no question he's been a force on offense with the ball in his hands.
Rosberg trailing. Lambert with it. Here's Leon.
Shot clock at 6.
Leduc for 3. And it's Portier with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. Work it around. Get an easier shot.
Here's Diaz.
Count the basket.
What focus and strength from MP. Even with the contact, he gets it done.
And he'll be shooting his first free throws. It's been a pretty rough stretch for them.
Yeah, this is an important possession. It's essential they put a stop to this run.
Pass to Dubois. Lambert. Here's Dubois.
Here's Fabre. Off target with the 3.
Here's Paris.
They lead by 11. The largest margin of the game. The 3 from Diaz.
And that one comes off the assist by Leduc.
Nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Here's Leon.
Shoots a fader. And that one comes up a bit short.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of
making it ugly.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be
Now tipping off this fourth quarter action between Paris FC Basket and Strasbourg Basket.
Both teams changing it up here.
Pass to Diaz.
18 feet out. He gets that one.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
And the basket by Leduc.
Clean three-point shot from Leduc. Focused and under control.
To the paint.
Takes it out to Portier. Diaz. Lemuel covering. Back to Portier. Pass to Diaz.
Just 4 to shoot.
Shoots over Lemuel. Diaz, no good. Following Lemuel. Back to Miller. Lemuel. And here's Miller. Guarded by Dumont.
Out to the left wing. Leduc for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 minutes gone by.
Diaz, no good.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say, that was lower than low percentage.
No chance. The one-hand slam just looks so pretty, and it's his hand doing the slam.
Ooh, man, he is smooth as silk, even on the power finish.
It's so pretty.
That's part of what makes him unique, that combination of the P&P, power and polish.
Outside Viseur. Lemuel. Pass to Leduc. Harris grabs the miss.
Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Now here's Diaz. He's covered by Leduc.
He had his back to the basket for over 5, and that's a turnover.
Now here's Miller. Pass to Viseur. Leduc.
And it's off from 3-point range.
The defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. He just can't dial it in from deep this half.
Diaz, no good.
Shoots.
Leduc gets the bucket.
It's no wonder why Leduc is so highly rated among the draft prospects. He has tremendous offensive instincts and upside.
The 3 from Diaz.
Hits the 3-point bomb.
What a competitor. He's been looking for a shot all game long, and he's really shouldered the load for them offensively.
Vincent Leduc is considered one of France's best playmakers, but you thoroughly outplayed him tonight. What does that say?
that if you don't know about me, you're gonna find out. Vince thought I was some loudmouth American just here to cash a check. But someday he's gonna realize this is my story. I'm the main character, and he's just watching.
On top of outplaying Leduc, you helped lead Paris to victory. Talk about it.
My job is to do whatever this team needs. Whatever that is, that scoring, defense, playmaking, rebounding, whatever. I feel like I could do it all. And I want these guys to know I'll run through a brick wall for them if I have to. I'm that committed.
And lastly, you put together quite the highlight reel tonight. What prompted such enthusiastic play?
Most of it is in-the-moment reactions. Sometimes a flashy pass is the only way to get the ball past a defender. I've always played the game with style. It's in my DNA.
Thanks, MP.
Yeah.
How was the escargot?
Austin, bro, them things was bussin'. I mean, it's basically just a bunch of butter and garlic, but it also has some crunchy bread on it. I don't even know what it was, but hey, look, Americans give Snell a bad rap, but them things was so good.
No, I agree. I love it. All right, so look, I want to give you an update on your draft stock, all right?
Oh, yeah, let me hear it.
Things are looking really good. Everyone's raving about your work ethic. Your coach told a scout you're more ripped than 50 Cent.
Yeah, he's got to stop doing that. He just also needs to update his references.
Right. And you've played great against the top prospects. Your game is looking polished.
Great, so all good news.
Yeah, that's right. Most mocks have you solidly in the second round at this point.
Second round?
Okay, I know you, MP, and I know you're better than that. But this is all going according to plan, all right? This time last year, you weren't even in the 2K250. Now the NBA is looking like a foregone conclusion. Let that sink in. That's massive.
Yeah. You're right, man. This is good. This is good for us.
It's better than good. And if you can make it to the EBA championship, you've got a chance to make things great. So keep doing what you're doing. It's working.
Yeah. I will. I got you, Austin. Thanks.